The Bermuda Triangle has long been a subject of intrigue and speculation. This vast area of the North Atlantic Ocean, roughly covering a triangular zone between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has been the site of countless tales of mysterious disappearances, unexplained phenomena, and strange occurrences that continue to puzzle experts and the general public alike. Over the decades, numerous ships and planes have vanished without a trace, with no distress signals or wreckage left behind. These eerie incidents have led to the area being dubbed the Devil's Triangle, and it's become a hotspot for conspiracy theories, legends, and a search for answers that has spanned generations. Recently, a new account from a survivor has resurfaced, bringing fresh attention to the mystery. This individual, an experienced sailor, claims to have encountered the strange and unexplained effects of the Bermuda Triangle firsthand. Their story adds to the growing collection of eerie experiences and has sparked renewed interest and debate over what could be causing these phenomena. The survivor described what started as a typical day at sea. The waters were calm, the skies were clear, and the conditions seemed perfect for a smooth journey. But as they sailed deeper into the triangle, things took a bizarre turn. Out of nowhere, a thick, heavy fog descended upon the vessel, almost as if it had materialized instantaneously. Unlike typical sea mist, this fog was dense and cold, and it felt unnatural, like a heavy blanket that blocked out all light and sound. Visibility dropped to almost zero, leaving the crew surrounded by a wall of grey. The once familiar sea turned eerie and foreign, as if they had drifted into a different world altogether. As the fog enveloped the ship, all their navigation equipment went haywire. Compasses, which had been pointing steadily, began to spin uncontrollably. The GPS systems failed, losing their signal, and communication devices were rendered useless. Attempts to contact other ships or call for help were met with nothing but static. It was as though the ship was cut off from the rest of the world, trapped in a void. The crew, seasoned sailors who had faced rough seas before, were left in a state of confusion and fear, as they had never encountered anything like this. The eerie silence only added to the feeling of isolation, making it seem as though the ship was the only thing left floating in a vast, empty ocean. The fog persisted for hours, and the ship seemed to drift aimlessly, with no sense of direction. But then, just as suddenly as it had appeared, the fog began to lift. The crew could finally see the clear sky and the open sea once more, but what they saw next left them stunned. They were miles off course, far from their intended path, yet the ship was undamaged, and all the crew members were safe. It was as if they had been transported to a different location without any explanation. The survivors' account didn't end there. They claimed to have seen something within the fog, faint, glowing lights deep within the mist. These weren't random flickers, but rather rhythmic pulses, almost like a coded signal or a beacon. At first, the lights were dim and barely noticeable, but as the fog thickened, they became clearer, dancing around the ship in an almost hypnotic pattern. It was as if they were being guided by an unseen force. The lights seemed to direct them, leading them out of the dense fog and back to safety. Once the fog lifted, the lights disappeared, leaving the crew with more questions than answers. This new account has reignited old debates about what could be behind the strange occurrences in the Bermuda Triangle. Over the years, scientists have proposed various explanations. Some suggest that unusual electromagnetic fields in the area could interfere with navigation equipment, causing pilots and sailors to lose their way. Others point to natural phenomena, such as sudden underwater currents, rogue waves, and methane gas eruptions from the ocean floor, which could potentially explain the disappearances. Yet, none of these theories can fully explain all the incidents or the strange, ghostly fog described by the survivor. Of course, there are more speculative theories that have captured the public imagination. Some believe that there are secret underwater military bases in the area, perhaps conducting experiments that affect nearby ships and planes. Others speculate about the possibility of portals to other dimensions, which might explain the sudden and complete disappearance of vessels. There are even those who think that extraterrestrial forces might be at play, suggesting that the glowing lights seen by the survivor could be evidence of advanced technology not of this world. UFO sightings and reports of unidentified flying objects in the area have added fuel to these theories, with some claiming that alien beings are responsible for the disappearances. The Bermuda Triangle remains one of the world's greatest mysteries. Despite all the scientific advances and technological progress we've made, we still have not fully understood or explained the strange phenomena that have been reported in this part of the ocean. For every logical theory, there seems to be a counter-argument or a new story that defies explanation. The survivor's account adds a new layer to the legend, suggesting that there might be more to the Bermuda Triangle than we currently understand. While some might dismiss these stories as mere coincidence or exaggeration, there is no denying that the Bermuda Triangle has a dark and mysterious reputation that has endured for centuries. Whether it's a combination of natural and man-made factors or something more mysterious, the triangle continues to captivate our imagination. Each new account, like the one shared by this recent survivor, adds to the mystique, reminding us that even in an age of satellites and GPS, there are still parts of our planet that remain shrouded in mystery. Perhaps one day, we will uncover the truth behind the strange occurrences in the Bermuda Triangle, and the secrets hidden beneath the waves will finally be revealed. Until then, the stories of ghostly fogs, unexplained disappearances, and mysterious glowing lights will keep the legend alive, making the Bermuda Triangle one of the greatest unsolved enigmas of our time.